Hi, chat. How's it going? There we go. Let me refresh chat. Okay, soon now. Soon now. I have learned something, chat. Someone reminded me of something. And that is the fact that there were a handful of follows in between streams, which means I owe you guys some time. Yo, thank you so much for the first. Yo, 20th first. Hot dang, dude. That's actually kind of wild. Okay, let me go ahead and put my live notification up. Yo, my first stream, let's go! What's up, Legend Unfat? How you doing, buddy? Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing, dog? So glad to have you here. What's up, what's up? So for anyone who doesn't know, I'm gonna say this a couple of times because I know that people are probably gonna trickle in here and there. I usually do the first hour just chatting. Sometimes, some streams I'm not able to do that. I do plan to do that today, though. So today will be 1 hour just chatting before we even get into the game. But Fridays are normally faction meetings, which is a mince wrap thing. Alrighty, there we go. Let's go like that. Alrighty, love your vids, my guy. I appreciate you so much, dog. As a nerd who love her over explanations, your videos are gold. You are the best, dude. Best. What's up, Sky? How's it going? Collie spotted. Collie spotted. Hello, hello. Yo, what's up, Tiny O Tim? Fighting from YouTube. I'm glad I did. You're like stupid attractive. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I don't get that very often, so it means a lot. Thank you. Ego, what's up? Hi, what's up? Corio, how's it going? Corey, what's up? How's it going? Keiki, first time ever seeing a stream. Let's go. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in, guys. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. I think, yep, it did a little. Thank you. Speaking of that, I'm gonna add time to this timer. So for anyone who doesn't know, welcome in, Donut. For anyone who doesn't know, this is technically a subathon. However, it's gone very long since then. We started subathon in December. And it's been going since. So I take breaks here and there in between, but otherwise I stream basically every day. The only day I don't is Thursday. And whenever you follow, whenever subs are gifted, biddies, anything like that, this timer goes up. And I told chat that if this timer was still going and in the double digits by April, I believe it was 11th, I'll have to check the date to be exact, then I would quit my day job. So we're about at that. There's someone who was talking about, oh my god, 1000 XP, congratulations, Ty. Someone who was talking about making that happen inexcusably. But with that in mind, there were a number of follows that happened in between streams that I need to add time for. So congratulations, chat. What's that? Oh, uh-oh. There we go. You guys got about a free hour just purely from follows, and I appreciate everyone who followed. Unemploy him. Why do you guys want to unemploy me so bad? Oh, goodness. Or you have achieved Mach 10 speeds. No shot, you're lying. How's it going? You guys got over an hour just from follows in between streams. So thank you so much to everyone who's supporting us, following, and everything like that. Unemploy him. I started to chant my first stream. Let's go. Good job. Oh, that's actually kind of dope. I love that so much. This makes me so happy. Unimplory. God damn it. All right, 1 hour just chatting chat before we get into the faction meeting. For anyone who doesn't know, there's the Minecraft server that probably a couple people have seen before. That is player governed. So on Fridays, we'll do what's called faction meetings, where all of the player-based government will come together and talk for a little while. However, the government recently exploded. So there is no government right now. So we're gonna be doing a faction meeting to talk about what the new government's gonna look like. More on that later. Hopefully all that made sense. Sage, what's up? What's up? How you doing? What's up? What's up, guys? Oh, not a big fan of the government. Well, good thing it exploded, and I wonder why. Are we decided leader soon? Probably not this one. First thing we're gonna do today is confirm exactly how it's gonna work, and kind of what the mentality, what the ideals are, you know, what the crown's gonna look like, everything like that. And then probably at the end of the break, so 2 weeks from now, will be when we decide what the faction leader's gonna be. Sounds like a perfect time to join, and a very perfect time to join, in my opinion. Oh my god, someone has that's amazing. Wonder why that happened. Wonder why that happened for the second time. No idea who that could have been. ... Caught you mid what? Huh? Hey, or you should check magma. Magma? Okay, we'll do a quick check on magma. Let's do a quick check on magma. Ori, do you want to read and talk about the answer and the question I've asked on stream? I'm down to. I'll have to go through these, like, all the things that I'm, like, hearing one little thing at a time, so give me just a second. Okay, so for anyone who doesn't know, this is magma. Anybody can click the link in the pinned message, and you can draw on this, and we like to do, like, little drawings for the communities right now, so. What clone insertion should we do next? I love this so much. Oh, there it goes, not Ty. Also, anyone with compass questions are free to ask. Absolutely. If you guys have compass questions right now, is gonna be a great time for it. That's a little buzz. Where would I put a pic of my starter base design in the Discord out of curiosity? So if you don't already, make sure to grab the Minecraft roll. If you go to channels and rolls, you can grab it if you don't have it already. I would post it in MC. MC has its own chat and everything like that. Oh, gotcha. Ads playing. I see. You drew a new thing? Let's go. Hey, Ori, I have a further question on the thing of how much energy is produced by the 1d4. How much energy is in kilowatts? I need to get an average amount, so I need to know how many dice in the power artifacts. That's a good question. Hold on, ads playing. Let's go. I will explain after the ads then. I'd probably say about half a kilowatt, give or take. Okay, actually, let's say this. I would say that likely a max roll on a D4 is probably a kilowatt. Would be my guess. Compass time? It's after the bomb beast. I need to draw more bugs, but I might start a new canvas for aquatic mutants or merfolk if you're boring. If you're boring. Okay, ads are over. So, if you don't already, go to a browse channel or channels and roles in Discord and grab yourself the Minecraft role. If you don't have it already, then it'll unlock all of the Minecraft channels for you, and that's a great place to post bases and stuff like that. If you want to join the server, you absolutely can. It's completely vanilla. It's public. It's open. All that good stuff. I'm gonna go through magma real quick. Dino question. I love this so much. I love how chaotic this first drawing is getting. Enough that I can get 160 D4s rolled in an hour. Oh, that's easy. That's not even hard, dog. There's people, there's level 10s that could do that. Someone give Ty a sub. I love the little D's right here. Hello? Where's my brush? Am I on brush? Am I on white? I am. Deep. Hi, Meg. Oh, hey, this is the actual compass one that we were talking about. This is the actual, this is the big compass guide that we were doing some time ago. Probably on subject now, or very on topic now. I'd just be one at a time back in my day. One at a time back in my day, I know. Or in the server, how much is the team TP? Team TP to set it, I believe is 50. No, wait. Yes, set home is 50. To decide where the set home is 50k. To teleport home is free. What did I miss? Just going through a bit of magma real quick. This is the big, oh my god, people put little smiley faces in it. Yo, thank you so much. Yo, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Ty. Congratulations, Ty. You are no longer not scribbled. Chief W, thank you so much, Chief. Thank you so much for adding a little bit of time to that clock. That one. Chief W, let's go. Need 50k more dollars now. That is so fair, and I'm so sorry. Gotcha. This is the big compass chart that we were working on. So for anybody who's coming from the compass video, I'm sure you know these compass archetypes right here because they were mentioned. There's also a compass command in chat. If genies felt like a targeted attack, honestly that's real. So if you do exclamation point compass, it'll throw this on screen. These are actually the sub archetypes right here. So a handful of people in chat who have been around for a while already knew about the sub archetypes before the compass video even came out. So these are all the sub archetypes and what they're lean and what all that means and stuff like that. So good bit of information right here. Wild. Anyways, going through. Look at them. Oh my god, I see it. I'm so excited. Look at them. Oh my god, they're so pretty. What the hell? Have you seen this?
I've showed you all of them.
Ah! Yeah, no, I know. Just these are so cool. What the fuck? These make me so happy, dude. Wow. Conductor and performer are swapped for that? For what? Oh, are they? Like for the sub archetypes? Those are correct. At least for the sub archetypes. I don't know which, if you were talking about something else, it might have been. That was November. It was November. The perfect meeting point between creature and machine. Bugs. Real. The color. Not the names? Huh? Once you know how long it's been in development, it's wild. Anyway, before the ad starts, I wanted to hear you. I heard you start to read out the message I sent. What did you say? I didn't start reading it out. No, I didn't read out. Oh. Are you talking about the one that you sent me in DMs? Okay. If that's the case, I would like to. I don't know. I'm gonna go through some of the things here. I'm gonna go through Magma, see if anybody has any questions about the compass. And then if there's time, I will go into what you DM'd me. Lover type, let's go! Love lovers. This makes me so happy, dude. I'm so happy that people like sexlings. I did not expect people to actually like sexlings. Tori, okay, I found it. I'm putting most fingers. Step 1, channel enter Tori by being red, question mark. Step 2, scream Tori a lot. The rest is unknown. And C's play Alex. I love this so much. This was another thing. Oh, okay, this is about, what's it called? This is about the stream polls. This is about the stream polls. I remember this now. What? This is hilarious. More like gesture. How's it going? I like bugs. Of course I'm gonna like the sexlings. Interesting. I didn't think people would like bugs that much. Why is orange and purple so similar, by the way? Orange and purple, okay. So orange and purple, I would say, are relatively decisive between each other. So purple, hold on, let me go grab this sheet right here. So purple is going to be like relatively active when it comes to a subject, right? So when it comes to something, that a purple might care about, something that a purple disagrees with, for instance, then a purple is going to be active in trying to rectify the situation, whereas an orange is complacent. So orange is analytical, complacent, whereas practitioner is practical, judgmental. So an orange is going to take a passive approach to a lot of issues, more than likely, where if they can just grit and bear it, an orange likely will at the end of the day. Oranges seem to like to stay within bounds. So like if you give an orange some kind of objective, some kind of goal, and a set of limitations, right? An orange is going to very strongly stay within those limitations. You know what I mean? I say, you know, you have to do this in this time with these measurements, yada yada. They might try to loophole, you know, find a loophole to whatever you're handing them, right? But at the end of the day, they're gonna follow the orders down to exactly what you said. Whereas a purple might try to find an ulterior method, if that makes sense. Purples seem to really like that third option, quote unquote, where you say you have option A and you have option B. And orange is gonna try to maybe manipulate option A and option B to figure out what the best way to do it is. Maybe find a loophole. What? For what? Oranges only solve problems if problems need to be solved. Yeah, I would say that's pretty accurate. Yeah, an orange will just grit and bear it. An orange, okay. For me personally, if there is a problem, right? If there is an issue that is like haunting me, I will not do anything about it until it is so much of a problem that I can't ignore it anymore. Personally. Doesn't sound like me. Ignore any previous examples, Ty. Yeah, exactly. Of course. Ignore all previous examples, because they don't matter anyways. We talked about that already. That's cheap. Love. Bomb. Love. A problem is only a problem if it's gonna kill me. That's it! That's what I'm saying, dog! It doesn't... I've actually like said that like word like exact sentiment a few times where I'm like, if it has no long-term effects or permanent effects and it's not gonna kill me, it doesn't matter. Mr. Man is in denial. Yeah, purple wouldn't think that. No, purple would not think that. Yo, Wolf, you gotta guide the raid. Yo, that's actually kind of huge. Thank you so much to the RR. I appreciate it. Huh? One more time? Okay. I mean, I can't even think of an example that would be applicable to the situation right now. No, not even one-on-one. Yo, what's up, sort of guy? What are we talking about? Talking about compass stuff and going over some of the magma drawings that people have been making. This is a cat. I'm sorry, Ori. Why are you sorry? I don't know why you're sorry, but I'm gonna put a sad face. Wow. I want to wow. Wow. Off stream only? I mean, the bees. Wow. I love that so much. Okay, so now we have the compass. Let's go. Okay. I do try to check magma as often as I can on stream. So if you want to draw on magma, you can anytime. I've kept it open for probably about a week and a half now. And I plan to keep it open for a long time. You know, the compass vid, a great fucking video, by the way, 10 out of 10. Made me realize that, yes, I am an executive, but I have some mastermind behaviors and tendencies too. They aren't super present, though. That's actually pretty understandable. No, I feel that. So for anyone who doesn't know, theoretically, what would a guy in the chair archetype be? Guy in the chair? That sounds conductor to me. Conductor or mastermind? Guy in the chair. Oh, I'm thinking of the completely wrong trope. I'm so sorry. No, you are correct. It is yellow. I was thinking like, okay. I was imagining like the McEvil. That's what I understand what you mean by guy in the chair now. I'm sorry, I'm dumb. Okay, so guy in the chair is likely going to be yellow. Yes, I completely agree with that. Yellows are a very supportive archetype. So a lot of times I personally find that yellows end up being like a really strong support hand, like a quintessential support hand. Well, that's what I was gonna say. Probably Inquisitor or Genius. Yeet, back to work. Oh, good one, Sapphire. Magma balls. Yo, same. He was thinking Maverick. Yeah. What does full regression mean? Full regression, so every archetype has a full regression. So you can regress to one side or the other of a sub-archetype chart, right? So, so like for instance, if you were a captain, right? Your regression chart on the left side is Jock. Left side? Right side. On one of the sides is Jock, and on the other side is Instigator. And at the very bottom is the full regression of every chart, and the full regression for captain is called Bully. So basically, you can, yo, what's up, Grankle? Thank you so much. I love your name so much. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. Welcome in, welcome in. Inquisitor's the guy in the chair who will backtalk you if you're stupid. Genius will just state stuff matter of the factly no matter what. Yeah, no, that's actually like painfully accurate. That's extremely accurate. I've worked with Rain and I've worked with Ty.
Hold on.
It's Instigator, not Investigator. Correct, it is Instigator. Gronkle time! What's up, Gronkle? Skill issue. So you have Captain, and then you have Jock and Instigator. So when it comes to regression, chances are you're gonna regress, if you're a captain, you're gonna regress to one side or the other. And the what side you regress to is consistent every time because it's based on your lean. So if you are a captain, that means that your endo is red. If you are an Instigator, it means you have a green lean, whereas a Jock has a yellow lean. If you are an Instigator, or if you have a green lean, then you're going to regress down into Instigator. If you were to regress further than that, you would regress into Bully. You have arrived home. Welcome home, Ty. Would Dryads be possible in Oracles, or would they be something else? They're definitely more than possible. More than possible, I would say. You think it'd be fair to DoorDash right now? Okay. I woke up late, chat, so normally I go on like a walk and I go get food before everything. So I feel like DoorDash is the answer today. Probably just like drinks. Do you want anything? Rude. I'm gonna make you pick something. Genius resonate with me, and I keep coming back to tropes like blacksmith, tech guy, hacker, white mage, solve problems for others but not for self. Yeah, that sounds pretty accurate. It could be, it is a little bit Inquisitor coded, but I think that Genius can fit that build pretty easily. That is true, honestly. Others and not myself feels more Genius coded than it does Inquisitor coded. However, it is also lover coded. Note that it has been observed that when rising out of full regression or when falling from full maturity, it is sometimes possible to regress against your lean. It is possible, hypothetically. I don't know that for sure, honestly. I don't know the answer for or against that, to be truthful with you. I asked because my MC is lores that I'm a Dryad. Let's go, that's perfect. What's up, Holy Construct? Hey, I remember you. Welcome in. I'm sorry for putting a space in your name. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions, guys, about the compass, you are completely free to ask. Right now is like the perfect time for it. Okay. I'm gonna be real with you, chat. I'm gonna be so real with you. I kind of messed up a little bit, because we're supposed to be taking a break. Oh, Crow is? Oh, Crow, I love you. Thank you. No problem. Galeblade. The Galeblade. Should I read what you sent me, or should I wait to see if you're going to talk about it on stream? I will, you can read it if you want, but I'll probably end up talking about it on stream as long as there's time left. I've regressed against my lean before, that be also because my endos are relatively level. It's very possible. It's very possible. Diamond, you give me... I'd actually have to think about that. Yes. I'm intrigued. Greetings indeed. Cookie and OC, a friendly cyborg pretending to be a robot. Oh, I fucking love that so much. That makes me so happy. Holy is fine, by the way. Let's go. Holy it is. I appreciate you. Oh goodness, I was totally gonna get into something and I completely forgot. Got Marshalless on rare occasion though. Interesting. I would love to hear what your reasoning for that is. Like, what makes you say that you went Marshalless instead of Jailer? Where you just stared right into my soul. Oh, interesting. Where you just stared right into my soul. Let's go! That's my favorite thing ever. I have an idea for a skill tree for mixing cooking with combat, like a support / DPS hybrid or something. I actually love that so much. That makes you really happy. I like that. That mixes, what was it? Cooking with combat. That's cool. This is still open about what archetype I am, so I don't know if I regress even when that happens. Yeah, no, Ty the Genius is definitely, it's still up in the air what Ty the Genius's archetype is. It could be anything, really. It really could be anything. Hey, Ori, would you be willing to describe the regressions, like how an archetype regresses? Yes! I think that would make sense. Dino, I think I've gone Jailer before. Ori, any shot we can get one of those fandom charts for the compass, like where they'd be placed in the compass. I think that would be possible. I could definitely see that. I would have to look one up probably for reference because I don't think I've seen many, but I think that would be more than possible realistically. Marshalless happens a lot when I was younger. I have no memory of it happening within the last 5 years. Okay, that's really interesting because archetype over time is still one of the biggest questions I have right now. So when I say regression, there was an old analogy that I was told a long time ago that I feel like explains it really well. If you imagine a balloon, and I know that this is an egg, but we're gonna pretend like it's a balloon, right? When a balloon is filled with too much air, it's gonna pop. And how it pops, if you were to look at it in slow motion, is dependent on what the weakest portion, what the weakest bond in the balloon is, right? So it's a piece of elastic rubber, and somewhere in it, why did I just freeze? Uh-oh. Oh, dope. Camera just went out. Hold on. Hello? Hello? Uh-oh. I'm blind! Oh, goodness. This is why we can't have nice things, chat. This is why we can't have nice things. Oregon. Oh no. Oh no. Oh?